Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. As you know, we already started the March month topic wise current affair and we covered so many topics. But today, the important topic is international affairs. We will cover the international affairs of March 2023. So this topic is very important for every type of exam. So watch this video till last. But first of all, you have to download our application AffairsCloud from the Google Play Store. After that, log in with your email ID. Then click on this Crack Current Affairs section to subscribe our current affairs for 1 year as well as for 2 years. Both the subscription prices are very much low. But the most important thing, what we are covering under this 1 year and the 2 year subscription, we are providing you daily section. In the daily section, you will receive 3 things. One is the detailed current affair. Second is the question and answer format of current affairs, but both will be provided in the form of PDF or in the form of ebook. And third is the quiz section, and this can be attempted only on our application on daily basis. Next is the weekly section. Again, we are providing 3 things. One is the detailed current affairs, second is the question and answer format, but both things will be provided in the PDF format, and third is the quiz section, which you can attempt on our application on weekly basis. Next is the monthly section, and in the monthly section we are providing you 4 type of PDFs. One is the detailed current affair PDF, which is known as study PDF. Next, all the detailed current affairs will be converted in the form of question and answer. That's why it is known as question and answer PDF, so that you can revise all the current affairs in the question and answer format. Next is the best 100 current affairs will be provided. That is also provided in the form of question and answer. And last is the pocket PDF. It means 1-liner, 2-liner or the 3-liners current affair will be provided to you, so that you can revise these current affairs very quickly before your exam. Next is topic wise current affair. This is very important section because we are providing 20 most important topic wise PDF. If you want to revise 1 or 2 particular topics, then you can use this topic wise PDF. If you are a banking student, then we are providing 3 things. One is detail, second is question and answer format of current affairs, but only related to banking and economy, and third is the quiz section. It is also only related to banking and economy, and you can attempt this quiz section only on our application on monthly basis. Next is exam PDF. If you want to cover all the current affairs before your exam of particular year, then you can use this exam PDF. Next, we are also providing detailed budget and economic survey. Also, we are providing question and answer related to budget and economic survey, which examiner can make from budget and economic survey. Next is special current affair section. Under the special current affair, we are providing budget and economic survey. Detail will be provided to you, and we are also providing question and answer format, so that you can recall that budget in the budget and economic survey, these questions can be phrased by examiner. Next is special current affair section. In the special current affair, we are providing you detailed budget and economic survey. Also, question and answer will be provided to you, which can be. Next is the special current affair section. In the special current affair, we are providing you detailed budget and detailed economic survey. Also, question and answer format will be given to you, so that you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. Next is special current affair section. Under the special current affair, we are providing you detailed budget and detailed economic survey. We are also providing question and answer format of the. Next is special current affair section. In the special current affair, budget and economic survey is there. It means we are providing 2 things. One is the detailed budget and economic survey. Second is question and answer format of budget and economic survey. It means you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions. Next is special current affair section. In the special current affair, we are providing you budget and economic survey. 2 things we are providing. One is detailed budget and economic survey. Second is question and answer format of budget and economic survey. It means you can recall that examiner can make these type of questions from budget and economic survey. If you are preparing for your respective state exam, then we are also providing state current affairs, and we are covering every state and union territory. So all these things comes under only one subscription. First of all, you have to just download our application AffairsCloud, then click on this Crack Current Affairs section, and you can subscribe for 1 year as well as for 2 years. And if you want 10% extra discount, then you can use this code ASH10. If you have any query, then you can email us on this email ID, or you can call us on this number. So let's start the March month's topic wise current affair, and today important topic is international affairs, and here is the first question. As per the Brand Finance Telecoms 150/2023 report, which was released in February 2023, Reliance Jio Infocomm Limited became the strongest telecom brand globally, and this is the second strongest telecom brand globally. But remember, this is Brand Finance Telecom 150 report of 2023, which is an annual report of strongest telecom brands, and Reliance Jio Infocomm Limited which is an Indian telecommunication company and subsidiary of Jio platform, is the Asia's strongest and world's second strongest telecom brand, having a brand strength index or BSI score of 90 out of 100 and earning an elite AAA plus rating. Remember, world's second strongest telecom brand, but Asia's strongest telecom brand. This is very important. While Dash company tops the list as the world's strongest telecom brand with a BSI or brand strength index score of 92 out of 100. And Jio's score is 90 out of 100 and this company Swisscom scored 92 out of 100. So, answer of this question is 1. So, Swisscom from Switzerland is the world's largest and the strongest telecom brand with a BSI score of 92 out of 100. And according to Brand Finance ranking of most valuable telecom brand worldwide, Jio rose from 32 rank in 2022 to 27 in 2023. However, Jio is still behind the Bharti Airtel, which is 21 on the list. So, this is very important question. Remember, Jio globally second ranked and Asia's strongest telecom brand. Very important. Moving to next question. According to latest World Trade Organization Goods Trade Barometer issued in March 2023, the world merchandise trade growth is likely to have lost momentum in the fourth quarter of 2022-23 and it is likely to remain weak in the first quarter of 2023. This is the prediction of World Trade Organization, and the overall barometer index has declined to dash down from 96.2 in November 2022 release. Earlier it was 96.2, but now it is 92.2. The answer of this question is 1. So, the overall barometer index has declined to 92.2 and this is the index value of December 2022, down from 96.2 the previous release of November 2022. And the volume of world merchandise trade was up to 5.6% in quarter 3 of the 2022 as compared to the same quarter of 2021. Moving to next question, but remember this question as same as in slide. Which of the following points is or are correct with respect to more than a billion reasons the urgent need to build universal social protection for child report, which is released in 2023. Very unique name and very important name. This name is more than a billion reasons the urgent need to build universal social protection for children. So, let us find out which statement is correct statement. The report on social protection for the children was jointly released by WHO, World Health Organization and UNICEF, United Nations International Children Emergency Fund, for second time. So, the second ILO, UNICEF, not WHO. This is released by ILO and UNICEF. So, first statement is wrong. The second ILO UNICEF joint report on social protection for children, titled as More Than a Billion Reasons the Urgent Need to Build Universal and Social Protection for Children, was released on 1st of March 2023. So, first statement is wrong, but very important. Which organization released this report? ILO and UNICEF. As per the report, 31 Indian states have implemented the National PM Cares for Children scheme, which was launched during the COVID-19 pandemic by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2021. So, this statement is true because as per the report, 31 Indian states have implemented the National PM Cares for Children scheme. Around 10,793 full orphans, children who have lost both parents, and 1,51,322 half orphans, children who have lost one parent, benefited from this scheme. The report also mentioned the National Ayushman Bharat Health Insurance Scheme of the Indian government, which has provided health coverage of almost 5 lakh for all eligible children. So, this statement is also true. So, it means only B and C statement is correct. Answer of this question is 3, B and C. Moving to next question. Which of the following points is or are correct with respect to the report named as Democracy Report 2023, Defiance in the Face of Autocratization, released by VDEM or Variety of Democracy Institute in March 2023? Mark this question in the very important section, and here is the first statement. India has been ranked 97th in the Liberal Democracy Index and 108th rank in the Electoral Democracy Index. Earlier, India's rank was 100 in the Electoral Democracy Index in 2022. So this is very downgrading movement in the phase of democracy. And remember, India's earlier rank was 93rd in the Liberal Democracy Index in 2022. This is again very much down, like 4 places down and 8 places down in the Electoral Democracy Index. So first statement is true. The report listed India as one of the top 10 autocratizing countries in the last 10 years, placing it at rank 108 and in the bottom 50% of the Liberal Democracy Index. This statement is also demoralizing, but this statement is also true. In the Liberal Democracy Index, Denmark topped with a score of 0.89, followed by Sweden. It means first rank goes to Denmark, second rank goes to Sweden. It means the most democratic country which follows the democratic rights. This is Denmark, and second rank goes to Sweden. And in the Electoral Democracy Index, Denmark again topped this index with a score of 0.92, and second rank goes to Switzerland, not Sweden. So third statement is also true statement. So it means all the statements are correct. Answer of this question is all 1, 2, 3. Moving to next question. In March 2023, United Nations members agreed on the first international treaty named as High Seas Treaty to protect marine biodiversity that lies outside the national boundaries, and the High Sea Treaty places dash of the world's ocean into the protected areas. And this is the 30% of the world's ocean into protected areas. So answer of this question is second. So for the first time, United Nations members agreed to legally binding ocean treaty, High Sea Treaty, to ensure the conservation and sustainable use of marine biological diversity that lie outside the national boundary, that is the international waters. And the agreement was reached by the delegates of the Intergovernmental Conference on Marine Biodiversity of Areas Beyond National Jurisdiction. And the existing convention of the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, which is also known as United Nations CLOS, was established in 1994, that is before marine biodiversity was well established. And the treaty places 30% of the world ocean into the protected areas, frames new rule for mining at the high seas, funds more money into the marine conservation, and covers access to and use of the marine genetic resources. And this specially treaty will create a new body to manage the conservation of ocean life. Moving to next question. Which organization or bank has recently released the Women, Business and the Law of 2023 report with the key finding that nearly 2.4 billion women of working age globally do not have the same economic rights as men? And this report is specially released by World Bank. Answer of this question is 3, but you can remember this question from the slide. So this is the 9th edition of the World Bank report named as Women, Business and the Law of 2023 report. And according to this report, women across the world only have 77% of the legal rights that men do. And nearly 2.4 billion women of working age live in the countries that do not provide them as the same rights as men. So furthermore, the global pace of reforms towards equal treatment of women under the law slowed to a 20-year low in the 2022. And from 2021 to 22, the global average score for women, business and the law has increased by about 2/3 since 1970, climbing from 45.8 to 77.1 points. So women, business and the law 2023 examines laws and regulations impacting women economic participation in 190 countries from 1971 to 2023. Moving to next question. Which organization has recently released a report with the key finding that the number of acutely malnutrition pregnant and breastfeeding women to be increased by 25% between 2020 and 2022 in 12 countries? And this report specially related to pregnant mothers released by UNICEF, United Nations Children Fund. So UNICEF report titled as Undernourished and Overlooked, a global nutrition crisis in adolescent girls and women, released on 7th of March 2023, and the number of acutely malnutrition pregnant and the breastfeeding women to be increased by 25% between 2020, total were 5.5 million, and in 2022 were 6.9 million, and this report is basically titled from the 12 countries that are affected by the current food and nutrition crisis, like Afghanistan, Burkina, Ethiopia, Kenya, Mali, Niger, Nigeria, and maximum countries belongs to Africa. And the report was launched ahead of the International Women Day, which was celebrated on the 8th of March, because this report was released on 7th of March. And the report estimate that more than 1 billion adolescent girls and women worldwide suffer from the undernutrition, including underweight and short height, micronutrient deficiencies and anemia. Moving to next question. As per the new International Women's Day 8th of March 2023 study report from City Index 2023, India has the dash highest number of female billionaires in the world, while dash country tops the list with a total of 92 female billionaires. And the top country, I think all the students know, USA, but India's rank is 5th. So answer of this question is 2nd, 5th and USA. So remember, India has the 5th highest number of female billionaires in the world according to the new International Women's Day study report from the City Index 2023, which was based on the analysis of the Forbes Live Billionaire Tracker of March 2023. And India is tied for the 5th position with Australia and Hong Kong, with each country having 9 female billionaires. So India is tied for 5th position with Australia and Hong Kong. It means Australia's rank is also 5th and Hong Kong rank is also 5th. But the US leads the list with a total of 92 female billionaires, which is a double the amount of China, which comes on the 2nd spot. So second rank goes to China's, and total billionaire women were 46. And US dominate the list, accounting for 80% of the female billionaires with the highest net worth. Moving to next question. Which organization has recently released a report that states nations must make massive efforts to reduce salt intake or the sodium intake? And this organization is one and only WHO, World Health Organization. So WHO Global Report on Sodium Intake Reduction states that nations must have massive efforts to get people to consume less salt, which can lower their risk of developing cancer, heart disease and stroke. And the WHO remarked in its first of its kind global report on sodium intake reduction that world is falling short of its global target of reducing sodium intake by 30% by 2025. For the first time, a sodium country score is assigned to each member state based on the level of implementation and sodium reduction policies and their measures ranging from 1 to 4. 4 is the highest level, 1 is the lowest level. As per the report, India's sodium intake is about 9.8 gram per day, 9.8 gram salt per day, and its sodium country score was 2. And according to report, just 5% of the World Health Organization member states are protected by the mandatory and comprehensive sodium reduction policies, and 73% including India lack full implementation of such policies. Moving to next question. Which of the following points is or are correct with respect to the report named as Trends in International Arms Transfer 2022 released by SIPRI, which is Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, in March 2023. So this report is specially released by institute, very famous institute, SIPRI, Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. So let's find out which statement is correct statement. India was the world's largest importer of the major arms in 2018 to 22, a record it was held since 1993 to 2022. So remember, this statement is very important because India continued to remain the world's top arms importer for a 5 years, like 2018 to 2022, despite 11% decline in its import of arms between 2013 to 17 to 2018 to 22. But first statement is true statement, remember this statement. India top 3 import sources were Russia 45%, France 29% and USA 11%. So Russia was the India's largest arms supplier in both 13 to 17 and 18 to 22. However, its share of the overall Indian arms import declined from 64%, earlier it was 64%, now it is 45%. And France emerging as the second largest supplier between 18 to 22. So this statement is also true. In 2018 to 22, India 31%, China 23%, Egypt 9.3% received nearly 2/3 of the Russian arm export. This statement is also true statement. So it means all the statements are correct. Answer of this question is all A, B, C. Moving to next question. The dash edition of France-led multilateral five-nation naval exercise La Perouse 2023 held in the Indian Ocean region in March 2023. Mark this question in the very important section. This is the La Perouse 2023 and this is the third edition. Answer of this question is 1. So, exercise La Perouse 2023, the third edition of the France-led multilateral five-nation naval exercise was held between 13th to 14th of March 2023 in the Indian Ocean region. And La Perouse 2023 witnessed the participation of personnel, ships and the integral helicopters of the navies of Quad countries also. Quad countries means India, Australia, Japan and United States of America plus UK. So, this is a five-nation exercise which was led by France. So, indigenously built guided missile frigate INS Shayadri and fleet tanker INS Jyoti participated under this exercise. And remember, the main aim of this exercise is to enhance maritime domain awareness and optimize maritime coordination amongst the participation navies in the Indo-Pacific region. Moving to next question. Which of the following points is or are correct with respect to the 5th edition of the Global Survey Report of IQAir, which is World Air Quality Report of 2022 released in March 2023. So, let us find out which statement is correct statement. Lahore, Pakistan became the city with the worst air in the world in 2022 and the Chad in the Central Africa became the most air polluted country by replacing Bangladesh in 2022. So, worst air quality Lahore, Pakistan and remember most air polluted country is Chad in Central Africa. So, if we are talking about city then it is Lahore, if we are talking about country then it is Chad in Central America, if we are talking about most air polluted country. So, first statement is true statement and the amount of PM 2.5 or the particulate matter 2.5 particles per cubic meter in the air in Lahore increased and making it the most polluted city on the earth. Next is India has ranked 7th in the 2022 report with particulate matter 2.5 levels of 53.3. So, this statement is wrong statement because India has some of the world's most polluted cities and it ranked 8th in the 2022 report with particulate matter 2.5 levels. And third is Guam in the American island had the cleanest air of any nation with a particulate matter 2.5 concentration of just 1.3. This statement is true. Remember, name of the American island Guam island in the Pacific had the cleanest air of any nation and you can also remember one name Canberra had the cleanest air of any capital city. This is the capital of Australia and Canberra had the cleanest air of any capital city. This can be asked by examiner. So, correct statement is A and C. So, answer of this question is only A and C. 4 is the true statement. Moving to next question. Which of the following points is or are incorrect with respect to the Skytrax World Airport Award 2023 represented in March 2023? Mark this question in the very important section and we have to find out incorrect statement. So, Singapore Changi's airport became the world's best airport in 2023 by replacing Hamad International Airport in Doha, Qatar. This statement is very important and this is true statement. Singapore Changi Airport became the world's best airport and this airport replaced the Hamad International Airport Doha, Qatar and this is on the second spot this year and for 2 years like 2021 and 22 this airport was on the top, but now in 2023 this airport now is on the second position. This statement is true statement and very important statement. Skytrax has awarded Changi Airport with the title of world's best airport for 9th time. For 9th time, no, this is wrong. This is for 12th time, not 9th time. And Changi Airport previously held the top spot on the list for 8 years in a row before slipping a few positions in 2021 and 22. This statement is wrong statement. Next is Indira Gandhi International Airport in Delhi is awarded a 4-star rating and named as the best airport in India and South Asia and is ranked 36 in 2023. Remember, the Indian airport Indira Gandhi International Airport ranked 36 under this index. And this statement is very important, and the third statement is true. So only incorrect statement is B. So answer of this question is only B. Only B. And you can remember Rajiv Gandhi International Airport of Hyderabad, Telangana is ranked 65th in the 2023 and has been awarded as the best regional airport in India and South Asia, and also awarded for the best airport staff in India and the South Asia. Moving to next question. The Indian Navy's A Poseidon 8I aircraft is participating in the Dash edition of the anti-submarine warfare exercise known as the Sea Dragon 2023, which is held from 15th to 30th of March 2023 in the waters of Guam of USA. We are talking about Guam second time, because in the cleanest city or the cleanest area, this is the Guam island of the USA. Now we are again talking about Guam, and this is the third edition. Answer of this question is 4. So Indian Navy is participating in the third edition of the anti-submarine warfare exercise, which is known as Sea Dragon 2023 with A Poseidon 8I aircraft. And remember, Sea Dragon 2023 is an annual multinational ASW or anti-submarine warfare exercise for long-time maritime reconnaissance, and this is conducted by the United States Navy. And other countries participating under this exercise includes Japan, Canada, and South Korea. And Indian Navy Poseidon 8I aircraft is participating under this exercise along with US Navy Poseidon 8A. Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force P1 also participating under this exercise, and Royal Canadian Air Force CP-140 also participated under this exercise. Moving to next question. Which state or union territory has recently listed among the Times Magazine Top 50 World Greatest Places of 2023 along with the Mayurbhanj District of Odisha? So mark this question in the most important category, and this state and union territory is Ladakh. Answer of this question is 3. So India's Mayurbhanj district in Odisha and the union territory of Ladakh were listed among the Time Magazine list of the world greatest places of 2023, which is highlighting top 50 extraordinary destinations across the globe to explore. And the Mayurbhanj and Ladakh have been selected for their rare tigers and ancient temples and adventures and eats respectively. It means Ladakh is selected for the adventure and eats category, and for rare tigers and ancient temples category, Mayurbhanj in Odisha was selected. And the list includes 50 far-flung and the familiar spots from Giza and Squara in the Egypt to the gastronomy hotspot of Dijon in the France. And this magazine also mentioned the Mayurbhanj Chao, a captivating dance festival on UNESCO's Intangible Cultural Heritage list, will take place on a much larger scale in April 2023. And Ladakh, the farthest flung part of the North India, was mentioned as having astonishing alpine landscapes with the Tibetan Buddhist culture. So very important question, even we are talking, this is the most important question. Moving to next question. According to the Global Commission on Economics of Water report released in March 2023, by which year the food supply in India and across the globe will reduce by at least 6% due to water crisis and heat stress caused by the climate change. And this is by the year of 2050. Answer of this question is 3. So as per the Global Commission on Economics of Water, which is also known as GCEW report, the what, why and how of the world water crisis, Global Commission on Economics of Water Phase 1 review and findings, and food supply in India as well as the across the globe will go down by at least 6% by the year of 2050 as water crisis and the heat stress caused by the climate change will hit productivity. Under this scenario, China is at the top, where food supply would be reduced by 22.4%, followed by the South America by 19.4%. And under the best state climate change scenario, most African countries experience an increase in the people with the severe food insecurity by more than 1/3 or 33%. And the best case scenario for India is 6.52% fall in the food supply, while it was 16.1% in the worst case scenario. So the water supply availability in India is between 1100 to 1197 billion cubic meters. In contrast, the demand is expected to grow 550 to 710 billion cubic meters in 2010 to around 900 to 1400 billion cubic meter in 2050. Moving to next question. As per the Global Landscape of Renewable Energy Finance 2023 report released by the International Renewable Energy Agency and Climate Policy Initiative in February 2023, the 70% of the developing and emerging countries in the world received only dash of the global investments in the renewable energy in 2022 and total 15% of the global investment. Answer of this question is second. So remember, the report pointed out that global investment in this sector hit a record high of $500 billion in the year of 2022, and the annual investment have been declining since 2018 at an average of 36%, and it was about 27% in 2017 and 15% in 2020. And in South Asia, investment per capita declined by 26% between 2015 and 2021. However, in India, the investment per capita grew by 34% in the same period. So remember, according to the report by the International Renewable Energy Agency and the Climate Policy Initiative Global Landscape of the Renewable Energy Finance 2023 report, the developing and the emerging countries, which house around 70% of the world's population, received only 15% of the global investment in the renewable energy, which is roughly $75 billion. Moving to next question. According to the 11th edition of the World Happiness Report, mark this question in the most important category because this is World Happiness Report released in March, India secured dash rank while dash country tops the position for the 6th year in a row. And the country which is happiest country, this is Finland. And India rank is very low, this is 126th, so answer of this question is 4. It's very poor rank according to the 11th edition of World Happiness Report. Under the ranking of the happiness based on a 3-year average 2020 to 22, Finland remains in the top position for the 6th year in a row, followed by, it means second rank goes to Denmark, third rank goes to Iceland. Second rank Denmark and Iceland, third rank. India was ranked on 126th position, and the World Happiness Report is publication of Sustainable Development Solutions Network of the United Nations, powered by Gallup World Poll data. And the 5 unhappiest countries in the world include Afghanistan, Lebanon, Syria, Zimbabwe and Congo. And India is ranked 12th in the list of world 20 unhappiest country of 2023. This is again very bad news for India. India is ranked 12th in the list of world 20 unhappiest country of 2023. But in the happiest index, India is 126. In the unhappiest index, India is 12th. Moving to next question. Name the organization that has recently signed a new Accreditation Master Agreement with Green Climate Fund for 5 years to provide vital climate finance to the countries in critical decade for action. And this is United Nations Development Program. Answer of this question is 1. But the most important keyword here is Accreditation Master Agreement. This is AMA. So AMA is the central instrument that specifies the terms and conditions for the use of Green Climate Fund resources, formalizes the accountability of United Nations Development Program for executing projects that have been approved by the Green Climate Fund. And United Nations Development Program will work with its partner countries to develop and carry out innovative and impactful projects for urgent climate action. Moving to next question. Which organization has recently released a report with the key finding that global climate action is insufficient in limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels? And this organization is Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change. Answer of this question is 4. So the synthesis report of the IPCC or Intergovernment Panel on Climate Change 6th Assessment AR6 6th Assessment Report Climate Change 2023 released on 21st of March 2023 by the United Nations Intergovernment Panel on the Climate Change underscores the immediate need to take more ambitious climate actions as per the current global climate actions plan in the last 5 years are not enough, that is insufficient in limiting global warming to 1.5 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial level. And the report specially summarizes the state of knowledge of the climate change, its widespread impact and risk, and the climate change mitigation and adaptation. And the average temperature had already touched 1.1 degrees Celsius above the pre-industrial times. Out of the 1.1 degrees Celsius rise, about 1.07 degrees Celsius was contributed by the human activities. Moving to next question. Which of the following IITs or the Indian Institute of Technologies are recently featured among the top 50 in the subject of engineering and technology in the QS or Quackerly Siemens World University Ranking by subject 2023? And two top IITs are IIT Delhi and IIT Bombay. So, answer of this question is both 1 and 2. So, the top is MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Cambridge in Massachusetts, USA, top the engineering and technology ranking, followed by the Stanford University in second and the University of Cambridge in the third rank. So, University of Cambridge on the third rank and second rank goes to Stanford University. First rank goes to MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. And QS World University Ranking by Subject 2023 is the 13th edition of the QS World University Ranking by Subject. And the most represented Indian universities in 2023 list are University of Delhi with 27 entries, followed by IIT Bombay with 25 entries and IIT Kharagpur with 23 entries. And IIT Bombay ranked 92nd in mathematics, and IIT Madras ranked 98th in the mathematics. According to the Global Trade Update of the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, the global trade in goods is expected to rise by about % year over year in the first quarter of 2023, while trade in services is projected to grow by about 3%. So, trade in services will grow by 3% and trade in goods will grow by 1%. So, answer of this question is second. So, the robust performance of the trade in green bonds, which grew strongly during the 2022, was a positive prospect over the global trade slump. And green bonds, also known as environment friendly goods, are products that are meant to utilize fewer resources or emit less pollutions than the traditional counterparts. And according to United Nations Conference on Trade and Development recent Technology and Innovation Report of 2023, the global market for the electric cars, solar, wind energy, green hydrogen and dozen other green technologies would worth $2.1 trillion by the year of 2030, which is 4 times if we are comparing with the value of 2023. So, remember, this is United Nations Conference on Trade and Development who recently released a report, Global Trade Update of 2023, and total trade in services is projected to grow by 3% in the first quarter of the 2023 and trade in goods is expected to increase by 1%. Moving to next question. Name the country that has recently become a new member of the New Development Bank (NDB), which is also known as BRICS Bank, and this new nation is Egypt. Answer of this question is 1. So, on 22nd of March 2023, the African Arab nation Egypt became a member of the New Development Bank, formerly referred as the BRICS Developmental Bank, a multilateral development bank established by the BRICS countries. This is Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Egypt was officially given status as a member on 20th of February 2023 and the formal notification was issued on 22nd of March. So, remember, mark this question in the very important section. Moving to next question. Name the organization or bank that has recently released a report with the key highlighting India potential economic growth can boost if the government accelerates implementation of its ambitious reform agenda. And this report is specially released by World Bank and this is subjective question and marked under the very important section, especially for the State Public Service Commission. And the World Bank under its report named as falling long-term growth prospectus, trends, expectation and policies. And according to this report, India potential economic growth can get a boost if the government accelerates
implementation of its ambitious reform agenda. It also made recommendations for banking as well as the infrastructure sectors, and it recommends implementing changes aimed at strengthening the function of public sector banks, promoting fairness within the banking sector, and fostering the growth of the capital market. And on infrastructure, it suggests implementing reforms proposed by the task force on the national infrastructure pipeline and improving contract enforcement, dispute resolution and financing. And investment growth in India slowed from an annual average of 10.5% during the 2000 to 10, and now it is 5.7% during the next 10 year, like 11 to 20 or 21. Moving to next question. In March 2023, G20 or Group of 20 expert group on strengthening multilateral development banks was constituted to ensure that the multilateral development banks are equipped to finance a wide range of sustainable development goals. And the expert group will submit its report to the Indian Presidency of G20 before 30th of June 2023. Answer of this question is 4. So remember, the expert group will submit its report to the Indian Presidency before 30th of June 2023, and the expert group will prepare a roadmap for an updated multilateral developmental banks ecosystem for the 21st century. So this expert group is very important because this multilateral developmental bank, or these are the banks which are equipped to finance a wide range of sustainable developmental goals as well as the transboundary challenges. Moving to next question. Along with IL-78 mid-air refueler aircraft, which of the following Indian Air Force aircraft or fighters were recently participated in the Exercise Cobra Warrior 2023 for the first time in United Kingdom? So mark this question in the very important section. This exercise is Cobra Warrior 2023, and Indian Air Force participated under this exercise, which was conducted at the Weddington Air Force of the Royal Air Force in the United Kingdom from 6th of March to 24th of March. And along with India, Finland also participated under this exercise, and Saudi Arabia also participated. It means along with India, Finland and Saudi Arabia participated under this exercise for the first time. And Royal Air Force and Indian Air Force, as well as the Air Forces of Finland, Sweden, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, Belgium and the United States of America and Singapore also participated under this exercise. An Indian Air Force contingent of 145 air warriors took part under the exercise with 5 Mirage 2000 fighters, 5 2000 fighters, and 2 C-17 Globemaster 3 aircraft, and also IL-78 mid-air refueler aircraft. So answer of this question is both 1 and 2 who participated under this exercise. Moving to next question. Which of the following countries were recently certified as malaria-free by the World Health Organization? Mark this question in the very important section, and these countries are Azerbaijan and Tajikistan. So answer of this question is both 1 and 2. So Azerbaijan and Tajikistan have been certified as malaria-free by the World Health Organization for having eradicated malaria in their territories after making a consistent century-long effort to eliminate it. And Azerbaijan reported its last case of locally transmitted Plasmodium vivax or P. vivax malaria in 2012 and Tajikistan in 2014. So with this declaration, the World Health Organization has certified 41 countries and 1 territory as the malaria-free, including 21 countries of the European region only. And the malaria elimination certification is the official acknowledgement of a country malaria-free status awarded by World Health Organization. So this is all for today. Please like, share and subscribe our channel, and thank you for watching this video. And you can subscribe our all platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Telegram channel. All the official notifications delivered through the Telegram channel. So just subscribe from the description box link. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.